Hello and good afternoon. From Penang Green Castle, my name is Uzair and I'm your host for today's live session of Virtual Green Adventure Series, Green Festivities Chinese New Year Edition. So before we start, I believe we are still waiting for people to come in. And for those who are in already, if you could hear me, I would like to do a little bit of a sound check. So hope that you can actually type in the word ampao on the comment section if you can hear me clearly. So because meanwhile we're waiting, we hope that we hope that you can hear what I'm saying right now. So if it's all clear, then you can actually do the say type in the ampao on the comment section, and then it'll be good that I will know that everyone could actually hear me loud and clear. So yeah, aside from that, meanwhile while we are waiting, we hope we can actually allow some other people to view this live stream by sharing it to your newsfeed, or sharing it to your friends, your family, or to those who you believe will benefit a lot from this program itself. And for your information as well, we will actually have a special challenge and a quiz session at the end of this program. So for this special challenge, audience are actually welcome to try out our origami ampao and share with us the picture of the origami ampao that you made from the sharing session and on the comment section, and that we will actually have some special gifts for those who are applicable to receive it. And for that, you would also need two ampao, one scissor, stapler, a marker pen, and a pen knife. And hi, I can see now there's some comments from the audience. Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to this session of Virtual Green Adventure Series, Green Festivities, Chinese New Year edition. And yeah, I hope that everyone is doing well during this COVID-19 season. And since everyone has been stuck at home and cannot go anywhere, we hope anyone could benefit a lot from this session because we will be doing some sharing session with some special guests, and we will also try to involve some green aspect that could be done in our virtual green series. In our Chinese New Year celebration. So besides that, for those who come in, would like to know what is this green festivities program that we are doing. So it is actually a virtual program that that is aimed to educate the public on green practices that could be implemented during the celebration here in Malaysia. So as of now, we are doing it for the Chinese New Year celebration, but later we'll also have some other celebration that we'll be doing as well. For example, like Raya, Deepavali, and also Christmas. So this round, since it's Chinese New Year and it's just around the corner, actually, it's coming in quite near. It's coming in next week on 15th of February. So, 12th of February. Sorry, I forgot my date already. So, 12th of February, and Chinese New Year is actually one of the very major celebrations celebrated here in Malaysia, and especially in Penang, it's actually a grand event before COVID came in. So Chinese New Year, a lot of people from all over Malaysia, maybe all over the world, actually came to Penang to celebrate with their family and their loved one. And as you know, as a non-local myself, every time when I'm coming into Penang from opposite direction, the traffic to Penang was absolutely horrible. So I can say that a lot of people actually came to Penang to celebrate Chinese New Year. But then again, even though I've been living here for quite a while, I see people celebrate it. I don't really know actually why do we celebrate it, because I don't celebrate it myself. So I wonder, is there any other stories, or is there any other myth or any other significance on why we actually celebrate this celebration? Maybe some of you in the guests in the audience section know, maybe some don't know, and maybe you just want to learn more, something that we all could benefit from learning our rich culture and heritage here in Malaysia. So without further ado, today's session is quite special because we have special guests from Penang Chinese New Year Celebration team, Miao Hui team, with us today. So I would like to invite our guests. Our guests. First of all, I would like to invite our guest from Miao Hui team, Mr. Cho Bun Chang, Mr. So Potter.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi
Hello.
everyone.
Hello everyone. And Miss Gan Chi Min.
Hi.
This is our three guests, sorry, from Penang Chinese New Year celebration. So, I believe everyone might be familiar with these faces, and I believe some of you might not know them. So, you are keen to learn more about our guest. So I believe I can pass the floor to our guest to introduce themselves. So please
Okay,
do.
thank you, Mr. Uday. Good day, everyone. I really appreciate your attendance to our sharing session in this afternoon. I myself is Chu Wen Jiang, the Master Planner of Miao Hui, also known as the Penang Chinese New Year celebration. We celebrate every year, uh, already 22 years. Being with me, I have my volunteers here, Mr. So Botek and Ms. Gan Chiming. Uh, we are from Penang Cultural Inheritance Society, a registered non-profit NGO. We take the responsibility to plan the whole Miao Hui program. In 2018, we call for a group of people who are passionate and zealous toward culture and tradition, and eventually establish a team to promote the local cultural heritage to public. In this organization, we welcome everyone's participation regardless of one's background. Thank you.
Thank you for the introduction. So yeah, actually this organization is not new. So and it also welcomes everyone, which is good, because Penang itself is actually multicultural. There's a lot of people from different background. So yeah, maybe later, those who are interested, and even maybe me, I can also register to join up with Miaohi team. So since say the guests have introduced themselves, but and then now you have seen the face, the handsome and the cute face of our guest. No, it's actually time for us to learn more about Chinese New Year celebration. Especially me, because I might have not known anything at all before I this session. So I have few questions that I actually prepared for our guests. And one of the questions that I would like to ask to our guests is actually, why do we actually celebrate Chinese New Year, and is there any story behind it? So yeah, I hope that Myohi team can actually clarify to me on why do we actually celebrate this Chinese New Year celebration.
Thank you, Uze. Hi, everyone. I'm Mr. Saw here. So we have been celebrating Chinese New Year for so long, and do you understand why do we celebrate this celebration, right? So you must know the history behind it, and is associated with several myths and interesting legends. So today I would like to tell you a famous one. So I guess most of the Chinese, okay, you have heard about it. But today I'm going to tell again so that every one of us in Malaysia or the Malaysians we can understand why do we celebrate this festival. So it started with a mystical beast, okay, named Nian, or in Mandarin word is written as Nian. Okay. So now this beast it live under the sea or on the mountain. We do not know, all right, because me myself I have not seen it before. So the beast would eat villagers, especially children. Okay, the children like you, okay, sitting in front of your laptop now. Be careful. But now we don't have the name already. Why? So I will tell you later. So every year before Chinese New Year, okay, this beast Nian would come out. Why? Because it wanted to eat up all the children, it would destroy all the crops in the plantation and so on. So there was once, okay, all the villagers, okay, before the spring festival, they decided to go to hide from the beast. Where to? We do not know. Maybe they will hide in the cave, right? So then an old man appeared, okay, and the old man said, "Today I will stay here, okay, to get revenge over the Nian." So it means that old man, okay, is going to fight against the Nian, the beast. So all the villagers thought that he was insane. Yes, he was really crazy, right? So how could you, yes, just a human being fight against a beast? So the old man, what did he do? Okay, this is how Chinese New Year came. He put up all red papers around the village and set off firecrackers. It means that night, okay, the firecrackers will be bombing everywhere. So the day after, Okay, the villagers came home and they were so surprised, they were so shocked. Nothing was destroyed. So the villagers then understood that this Nian, the beast, okay, is so scared of red paper. So the tradition grew until today. Okay, so especially before Chinese New Year, we'll put up red papers around our house, the decorations in red, and so on. So to scare the Nian away. Actually, we are carrying the tradition until today. So we are burning firecrackers. But kids, please remember, if you want to play with firecrackers, be aware. Okay, with the fire and your fingers. Okay, I'm so worried that when you burn the firecrackers, your fingers will be burned also. Okay, that is the history of Chinese New Year.
All right, thank you for sharing the story and the history behind the celebration of Chinese New Year, Mr. So. And yeah, actually, I've saw the beast in representation for in performance usually, right? But I never knew where it actually came from and what is its name. So now actually I know, and now I also know why people play firecrackers and why the color red is actually being presented during the Chinese New Year celebration. So it's not just because it's a very nice color, but it's also have its own significance and story. So yeah, now I actually know why. Thank you for that. And basically, I think maybe most of you have known why. Then again, for those who not know, yeah, this is one of the stories and one of the legends behind why the celebration has been celebrated. And aside from that, we know those are things that happened in the past, but we also want to know from the audience, from the guests, and maybe from the audience itself, is there any other, say, memorable moments of celebrating Chinese New Year that you that sticks to your head until this point that you can remember? So yeah, if you can share with us, and the audience itself, feel free to share with us on the comment section if you have any memories. But now I would like to hear from our guests. So, is there any story or any say memorable experience that you want to share with us? Yeah, Hichi? Hello, hello.
Yeah. Back to the previous memory of mine. Last year, we staged a great story about the footpath of our forefather at Level King. Uh, you can see here, this is like uh, all the our volunteers wearing the oldest costume. This picture shows a market. They're selling salted fish, uh, like pasar pagi lah. The story was about how our ancestors went through the tough life in 1910 after leaving their motherland. The show was a great success as it brought back life in the old days so that the youngster could learn the normal values possessed by their ancestors. This kind of celebration will be a distinguished one and is not only about having fun of Chinese New Year. Yeah, can me?
Hi. This festival for me is full of love and sweet memories. Remind me seeing one of the memories with my cousin during my childhood. I couldn't forget the time when I got burned while playing with firecrackers. I was only 5 or 6 years old, burned, but still the excitement over it lasts forever. I wept, but it's worth for it, as it is a lasting remembrance to me. However, till now, I'm still scared of playing firecrackers. Besides, I think the Chinese New Year that is most special for me is when I first joined as one of the volunteers as in Miaohui, which was an annual Chinese New Year event in Penang. It was in 2019 and I was in primary school, which is 12 years old. By coincidence, I joined this event and learned a lot about Chinese culture. This was the first time I felt that during Chinese New Year, we can learn a lot of things like Chinese culture, besides of playing with firecrackers or getting ang pao. Hence, I strongly recommend you all to join Miaohui as it is a very, very fun event. Thanks.
Right, thank you for the sharing session, Miss Jimin. So yeah, now we know that a lot of the stories resolve around firecrackers, right? Then again, like
Yes,
Mr.
yes.
So said, yeah, Mr. So said just now, when firecracker is actually a big part of Chinese New Year celebration. Although it is always best for us, to play safe when it comes to firecracker. And yeah, we say, for example, for kids, children, especially when playing with firecrackers, it's always good to have. It's always good. You need to have adult supervision. I know that everyone likes the sound of a big bang, but yeah, from Miss Jimin's experience, she shared what happened to her. So yeah, please be careful when you're playing with firecracker. Yeah, so I believe it's not something new. Everyone should have known that already. But then again, it's good for us to remind one another. So while, of course, when everyone is having fun, we tend to forget. But it's good if we can always remind one another and hope that everyone can stay safe during this time, even when you're celebrating near your home. So thanks again for sharing with us your moments that you can. Unfortunately, I did not manage to go to that event last year. So yeah, in this year, we won't have the same event as they did last year. So maybe in the near future, when they have, we all could go visit together, and then we could all learn about the struggles and the hardship that our ancestors, our older generation have to go through, living day by day here in Malaysia. So, and I guess I could say that I also have some other questions as well. So, we have been celebrated for most of us here is listening and viewing have celebrated Chinese New Year, but we would like to also know, is there any way that we could celebrate Chinese New Year in a much more sustainable way? So, yeah, from perspective of the Mahi team, is there any way to actually celebrate Chinese New Year in a much more sustainable and green way?
Okay, never mind, Uze, let me start first. Okay, before that, Uze, if you want to join us, Miao Hui, okay, we have our Google form here. If you want to join us anytime, no worries. You can join us at this moment also can, no worries. So, to talk about celebrating Chinese New Year in a more sustainable way, right? So, actually, our ancestor educated us to keep practicing the very precious cultures and traditions until today. Okay, because of that, we could still celebrate Chinese New Year. But how are we going to celebrate it in a more sustainable way? So first of all, I would like to bring you how do we celebrate Chinese New Year every year. So first, okay, we will have this reunion dinner, and we're worshiping our ancestor, goddess, and we will make cookies, traditional cakes, and of course, we'll put up lanterns. And at Miao Hui, okay, how do we keep everything sustainably? Okay, how do we celebrate or how do we carry out our event in a sustainable way? So now here today we will share with you in three aspects. Okay, I will talk about celebration at Miao Hui. So first of all, at Miao Hui, we will always encourage our volunteers or visitors to use their food containers as plates if they are having food at Miao Hui. So why is it so important to use food container instead of disposable food packaging? So it's very convenient, right? If you can use disposable plates and so on. But do you know that if we keep using this kind of thing, okay, food wraps or packaging, they'll end up at landfills and even in sea. As you can see, turtles' stomach. Okay, we have a lot of these food waste packaging in all these animals' stomach, and it soon will be a disaster to our earth. Okay, besides, there's another good practice to give credits to Miao Hui, okay, and to all the volunteers. I would say you have done a very fantastic work, right? Every year after our physical Miao Hui celebration, okay, all the volunteers will stay back to clean our whole site. Okay, we'll clear the rubbish in the whole region, and of course, we'll sort out all the recyclable materials. Why? Okay, is to ease our garbage collectors, our refuse collector, so that they will not it will not trouble them, okay, to collect the rubbish the second day. So as you can see, if you came to Miao Hui before, okay, you will realize the site was as clean as before we carry out our celebration. Okay, and one more for our decoration in every clan house. Okay, we have so many clan houses. We seldom spend money on it. We seldom buy, but how do we do? Okay, If we spend money on this, it would be a huge waste for us because all these decorations items will be used only once. So we always get a lot of used items from production companies. We'll get from the volunteers so that we can save our budget, and of course, okay, we can reuse all these items and we polish it before we put them up. So I tell you, they look wonderful as they are new, right? So I think if you are at home, you want to make lanterns, make sure you can collect a lot of used ang paos to make your decorative items. Okay, that's from me. Okay, how do we carry out our events in a sustainable way? Let me pass the baton to Miss Gan.
Hi. For me, it's very simple, as this is a very meaningful festival, but it doesn't mean that we need to fork out a lot of money for it. As for me, my family seldom eat out. My grandmother as well as my mom will cook at home. That period is a packed and crowd season. It is good to stay at home and enjoy scrumptious dishes with family members. We will not pack foods from restaurants too. Why? We must deal with a lot of plastic containers after finishing the food, and it is another waste. So next, my mom is good at doing arts. So we will use old ang paos to make many different kinds of beautiful decorations and put them in our house, as you can see from the picture. Me and my family members will also make a lot of origamis and paper lanterns before Chinese New Year. Next, I will also not buy too much of new clothes during Chinese New Year. It is because it will cost a lot of money, and then my wardrobe will be stacked with full of clothes. So I don't encourage children to buy a lot of clothes. If we feel comfortable while wearing the clothes, it would be great to not buy those clothes, as this atmosphere will make you feel happy and not the clothes. That's for all for me.
Okay, now my turn. Okay, let me share with you how I do my prayers in a sustainable way. First, we can choose a shorter joystick while paying respect to gods and ancestors. We do have joystick in a different sizes. I mean, some are long and some are short. So to me, is it a good thing if we choose a shorter one, as to be environmental friendly. In a clan house or a temple, I will encourage only one representative in a group to use joystick while paying respect to the gods, and the other members would only put their palms together for the ritual ceremony. Besides, I would not burn too much silver paper. I will keep the tradition alive, but at the same time, the practice should be practical in the current world. I would reduce the amount of joss paper offering to reduce the air pollution. Besides, for the fruits offering to God, I will always put the fruits in a smaller amount. Why? It is because it would be a waste if you couldn't finish the fruits after the prayers. However, according to the tradition, the number of fruits offered must be in the odd number. For example, we can offer an apple, an orange, or a pear. If you want to offer 5 fruits, you can arrange in this way: 2 apples, 2 oranges, and a pear. That's the principle. I would suggest the offering must be suitable to avoid wasting food. The last one, I personally think that the throwing mandarin oranges into the sea for matchmaking at during Cap Gomea would be improper, as this is a waste of food. To go green, we must adapt some practice and tradition so that they are helping us to save the earth. In a nutshell, the way of celebrating Chinese New Year at home could still be the same if we does not invite crowds during this pandemic. I hope everyone could still sustain the values and tradition to ensure that they last forever. Okay, that's my sharing. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the sharing, Mr. So, Ms. Chimin, and then Mr. Chu. So yeah, now we know that there's a lot of things we can do, and of course, definitely when we go green, it also coincide with saving money. So somehow which is actually everyone could use right now during these trying times, right? So thank you for the sharing session, and I also know that for this essay, from the sharing session, sometimes when we do things with our loved ones, especially those arts and crafts from use ampao, so it actually also creates a good moment. For example, I think Jimin did have fun with her mother, right, when doing all this
Yes.
ampao. So it would be good, for maybe kids and maybe their parents, can spend some time, do some arts and craft, and the results might surprise you. You don't really need to buy new stuff, as they say. Yeah, you can just use whatever resource that we already have. And then first it's not just about celebrating that Chinese New Year. It's also about creating moments with your loved ones. I believe that is also a big big factor of celebrating Chinese New Year as well, right? And I think from what Mr.
Yes.
Chu said just now, so from what he mentioned, sometimes it's not about the a grand level of
Yeah, yeah,
festivities. It's more towards, I say, the quality of the
yeah,
things,
yeah, yeah, yeah. True, true, true.
right? So yeah, so sometimes it's not being stingy, but it's being resourceful. So yeah, sometimes in a way during this moment in time, we can always opt for a green option. And Miao Hui team actually had shared to us a lot of things just now which we can do, and honestly we also do and save the environment. And thank you for the sharing session. As of now, I would like to also open up to the audience. If you have any other questions or anything that you would like to ask to our guests, maybe you want to learn more about what are things they can do, and maybe what are the, let's say, the other things that the, let's say, the Miao Hui team can actually share with you during this session. So
Or Uze,
far,
perhaps later, do we have time to advertise our virtual
yes,
Miao Hui celebration?
yes, definitely.
That
Now we
is
open it up for,
important, right?
yes, definitely. We'll open up for some questions, and then you can promote the upcoming Miao Hui celebration. So yeah, I think we have a question, one from the audience. So wait, let me show. Okay, so the question says, so do you believe that we could also influence the older generation to start celebrating Chinese New Year sustainably? So what do you think about that, Mr. Chu, Mr. So, and Ms. Jimin?
Sure, sure, sure. As youngsters, we can always influence our elderly, okay, so that to practice, so that it's suitable for the current world, right? As you know, okay, last time we used to burn a lot of joystick, a lot of silver paper. They believe that the more you burn, okay, the God will feel happier. But to us, okay, we have the belief. Okay, as long as we are sincere enough, I think the God can know, the God can feel the love. I think we can influence them by telling them every year or from time to time so that the words will stick in their brain. I guess now the elderly, they can easily understand. Okay, especially during this pandemic. Okay, if you ask them to wear mask, okay, I think they can slowly follow us. So now I give them time. Okay, we believe we can influence them.
Thank you for answering. Is there anything you want to add, Mr.
Well
So
talk,
or Ms.
well
Jimin?
talk.
Right. So wait, there's also another question from Miss Ashawani. So she also questioned about what is the most wasteful aspect in Chinese New Year and how do you tackle it? In your opinion, lah, in your opinion.
So
So
I think we all have these answers. I think the answers will be different. To me, what is the most wasteful? To me is food. To us, okay, we'll buy a lot of food. Okay, if we don't have enough space to store in our refrigerator, the mother keeps cooking and cook day and night. I tell you, and then on the table itself, there will be a lot of food, and you cannot finish. I tell you, Okay, and some of them they will maybe they will give to the needy, but and of course some of them they will throw it away. You know why? The first day roasted chicken, the second day it will become the chicken in the soup, and the third day you know what happened to the chicken? I guess you don't have appetite to eat it again. So that is a waste to me. That is a waste of food. Yes.
Yeah, I think I
Well
can
said.
agree.
Well said.
Yeah, well said, well said. I can agree as well, because not just during Chinese New Year, I think most celebration, I myself as a Muslim, I can say during Raya as well, it's always the same thing. Food, there's abundance of food. And at one point you are I won't say sick of eating the same food, but it's you get bored of eating the same kind of food. So yeah, I
Yes.
believe
Yes.
yeah, is there anything you want to add from your team?
Uh, yes, all.
Right. So I believe Mr. So has spoken for everyone regarding that, and I myself could relate to that point actually, even for other celebration. And I think we can go for I think one more question. I think this one is quite interesting. So I'm showing to the screen. So one question from Clarice Fang. So sorry if I mispronounce the name. So how to scare ghosts away? So is there any answer
It goes
from
away.
yeah,
Just now, I already mentioned we use the firecrackers.
yeah.
Mm.
So firecrackers
And
and yeah, the
maybe
rest
the
is there,
drum,
right?
the music, the loud noise.
Ah, so okay,
You can
now
see
I
we
also
play line dance during Chinese New Year.
so I would like so basically the drumming and the loud noise, not just from firecrackers, maybe from the drumming as well, it could actually scare the ghost and maybe the say the beast away.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, yes, yes.
Ah, good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah. Ah,
So I
okay.
guess
So
this Clarice, she has met ghosts before.
uh
Oh, you're a kid. Yeah, for me, I haven't seen a ghost before, but I think if you can be brave, okay, even you shout loudly, the ghost will go away. I guess so.
Ah, so the key word is the noise, the volume of the noise. Thank you for the sharing session. I believe yeah they managed they managed to get the answer. They managed to get the answer clearly. At least now, even for not just for the kids, actually even sometimes the adults they actually question what are the significance between this. Now at least they get clearer picture. It's not just the beast, the ghost itself. So they are actually in your belief they are actually afraid of loud noises. The firecrackers, the drums, and that's also why you have those celebration to actually scare the ghosts away. So yeah, now I myself have been mind blown. No, because I thought the firecrackers and the drummings are just for say entertainment purpose. Now at least I know there's a significance of why we do actually celebrate it. And thank you
Yes,
so much for the clarification. So I believe that's all the questions that we have for now. And I would like to also know one thing from your team. Is there any carry home message or anything that you want to share with the audience from the Myohui team's side?
okay, can share the slide. Okay, this year, as we are fighting against the pandemic, so our Chinese New Year Fianhui this year will go online. Everything virtual. From we will highlight the cultural gems from 20 clans house with a 3 minutes videos on each of them. These videos will be uploaded to on our official Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Just say just type PGCNY from 12th to 20th February. Every day we have a lot of programs from morning to night time also. So everyone stay tuned, follow our website or Facebook page. You can watch them out if you have internet access. We are looking forward to seeing everyone at our physical Chinese New Year celebration in the coming years. when the pandemic ends. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Chu, for the sharing. Yeah, thank you so much. So now we know, even though there's a pandemic going on, to keep the spirits lively, the Penang Chinese New Year Team, the Melayu team, still going on with the online program. So it's going on for 1 week, if I'm not mistaken, right? So yeah, 1 week.
Yes, next week. Next week.
9 days.
1 week. Yeah, so hope everyone can join them, to liven up the space of Chinese New Year during this pandemic. Of course, we cannot go for a huge gathering, but at least we can meet virtually. As mentioned before, sometimes it's not the quantity that matters, it's the quality. You may also
Yes,
meet
yes,
up with
yes,
your
yes.
family and friends online, right? So thank you so much. So I believe that's it from Penang Chinese New Year celebration team. So thank you so much for your clarification, and thank you for sharing with me, especially about all the things that I did not know before. And thank you for for organizing such a event. Even though after this year especially we cannot have any physical activities, so Penang Chinese New Year team also have an initiative to conduct an online program this time around. So thank you so
Yeah.
much for that. And I think that's it from Penang Chinese New Year team. I hope everyone has it. If there's any question, you can also still contact them via their Facebook page and also their
PG
Instagram page, right?
CNY. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
So yeah,
simple.
you
PG CNY. Penang Chinese New Year.
yeah. So yes, you can contact them at PGCNY. So later we can also share the link of the website, everything on our comment section, so you can redirect them to you straight away. So thank you so much. I believe now you may take a rest. So because now actually Penang Green Council will be doing some sharing session. So thank you so much. Hope to meet you
Thank
guys
you.
again online
Thank
Okay,
this
you.
thank
year.
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Happy early Chinese New Year. Bye bye. So
Bye.
yeah, for the Peninsula here, this is them going backstage. But for us, we actually still have something more to add. So we will actually do some sharing session from our side because we all know about green. So we all know how to celebrate Chinese New Year. But is there any way for us to conduct a Chinese New Year greenly, not just colors? I don't think green color actually goes well for on your clothes for Chinese New Year. But then again, is there any way we could conduct Chinese New Year greenly or sustainably? So from now, I will actually invite my friend, my colleague, Miss Kimberly. She will actually share with you on how to conduct a Penang Chinese New Year a bit sustainably. Hi, Miss Kimberly.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hi. I mean, from just now, I've already seen some audience actually asking about the program and the activity. And actually, I've learned a lot from the Melhe team as well. Some of the things I don't even know. And yeah, I'm excited to share with you guys after this how we can celebrate Chinese New Year in a greener way. Okay, so yeah, I'm Kimberly. Thank you so much for staying with us until now. And today I'll be sharing with you guys how we can make cute origami from used ang pao. Hold on, just let me quickly share my screen. Okay, I'm not sure if y'all can see my screen right now. So yeah, and before we start off, just let me quickly share with you all. These are the things that you will need as we do the origami. Okay, so maybe I give you give all of you some time to prepare. And before we start off the actual session, I just want to ask: do you guys know what is the Chinese zodiac for year 2021 this year? Do you know what is the Chinese zodiac that we are celebrating this year? So if you know, you can actually type it inside the chat so that I can see if you all know. So what are we celebrating? Ox, okay. Fang actually quite fast. Yeah. Ox, correct. Yep. This year we are celebrating Ox year. So in other words, it's known as cow lah. Okay, some of us maybe we know as cow. And so okay, so I think you all have plenty of time to prepare all the ingredients and things, right? So today, yes, I'll be sharing with you guys on how you can make cute little cow origami from your used ang pao. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how does the ang pao looks like, or how does the end product looks like. Okay, so are you guys ready? All right, so this is how it will looks like. Okay, this is how it looks like. So yeah, I'm not sure if you can hear the voice. Hold on, I think you won't be able to hear the voice. Just yeah, you can see Jose is holding, the one that Jose holding is actually the end product. So it will be very fun if you manage to do it. If throughout the session, if you're unable to, follow through, don't worry. You can always watch it after the session. You can always rewatch the video, okay? And yeah, just give me a moment. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, so, all right. If y'all can hear this audio, can y'all just put inside the comment area? Just let me know if y'all can hear the audio. Yeah, so this is what you will do. Okay, the cow with kimono clothes, and this is what you will need. Okay, so you need 2 ang pao, scissors, pen knife, stapler, and a marker pen. Okay, someone asked what color marker pen, up to you. So we will start with the cow head first. Okay, we'll start with the cow head. First, just get 1 normal ang pao and just cut off the cover area. Okay, just cut off the cover area. And then open it up. So as you cut this ang pao, be careful of your hand and just cut it out, and you should be able to get a rectangle shape. Okay, don't cut it completely open. I just need it to be open, as you can see the inside. So remember to keep the red layer outside and the white layer inside. Okay, next I want you to fold it into half. Fold it into half. Okay, and as you fold it into half, remember to straighten it so that you get a clear line marks at the end. Okay, and you open it up. Next, fold another half on one side. Okay, fold another half on one side. So you can take your time to do so. Yeah, so you can see probably you have some parts fall out from the ang pao because of the cutting and everything. It's okay. You can either trim it or you can fold it like how I did. Okay, so it will still look good even though with the things fall out here and there. Okay, next, once you manage to get until this stage, next, open up again. Okay, open up and go to the top right or left corner, both sides we need. Okay, and then fold a triangle shape according to the mark that you have. Fold a triangle shape. Do the same for the other side. Okay, and then open it up and fold a smaller triangle at both sides. Smaller triangle, correct? So you will see a line there. Fold according to the line. Okay, fold according to the line. I hope you're following through, able to follow through, yeah? Because I think from my end it looks a bit lagging. So with the speed, then I'm sure everyone can follow through. Then once you're done with this, remain the triangle there and fold a bigger triangle over it. Okay, fold a bigger triangle over it according to the second line that you fold just now. Okay, so once you get the 2 triangle at both sides, both corner, then fold it inwards. Half of the ang pao, fold it inwards. Okay, so at the end you should be getting this shape. Okay, fold the second part inward. This is the shape that you're supposed to get. Next, flip it onto the other side, onto the red color side. And you can see the center line, right? So fold both sides inwards. Fold both sides inwards. Don't worry, guys. Later you can still watch back the video and follow through. Later you can pause. Okay? So fold it inwards, both sides. Okay? So once you fold it inside, make sure you straighten it because the line mark is very important. Okay? So next, from where I'm pointing right now, fold it to the line where I'm pointing just now. Okay? Fold it inwards. Okay? Then open it up. Then fold both sides of the corner triangle shape. Okay? So then you will get an arrow shape at the end. So fold both sides inside the triangle shape. Yeah. Remember to straighten it. Later you will get the line. Then open it up. Okay, so this is the trickiest part where you will have to, with the lines that you have now, you fold it inwards. Fold it inwards. So by the end of the day, you should get an arrow shape at the end, which is detached from each other. So it's not attached to each other. Okay, because you will need that to do the cow horn and the cow ears. Okay. Yeah. So this one you can take some time to figure out how you do, because I'm struggling, as you can see, as well as I'm doing. Yeah. So once you fold it, like I said, you should be able to get an arrow shape that is detached from each other. Okay. And once you are done with this, straighten it, and next, please flip it to the other side. Okay, flip it to the other side. There, that is detached. Then you fold it inwards. You fold the triangle inwards and then half outwards. Completely inwards, then fully, then half outwards. Do the same for the other side. Okay, because you want to see the cow horn a little bit pop up from the face. Okay. Yeah. So it doesn't have to be together, straight together. You can make it slant a bit, up to you. See how you like it. Yeah. So after you're done with the folding, slot the cow horn behind the paper. Okay, slot it behind the paper. Yeah, so you can see this tiny or cute little horn pop up from the face. Okay, so once you're done with that, okay, please flip it to the other side, and then that's when on the top of near the cow horn, fold a triangle shape inwards. Fold a triangle shape inwards. Okay, so now we are forming the shape of the face, cow face. Okay, fold the triangle inwards. Do the same for the other side. Okay. Then after that, we want to get the ears also, right? I mean, cow, we have horns and we have ears. So fold half outwards from the triangle that you fold just now, half outwards. So that's where you will get the cow ears. Okay. Yeah, do the same for the other side. Okay. So once you are done with this, go to the bottom left and right corner, fold triangle, fold inwards as well into a triangle shape. Fold inwards into a triangle shape. Yeah. So remember to straighten it again so that you can have a clear shape. It's not later come out, don't know whether it's cow or whether it's cat or yeah. So there you go. That's the shape of the cow. And we're gonna finish it with little touch on with the ears. Sorry, we already have the ears. On the eyes and the nose, and probably some tiny spots on the face. You know, cow usually we have some spots, right? Tiny spots. So yeah, at this part, probably you can design it with other marker pens, other color, up to you. Yeah. So here is the nose. And I'm gonna finish it with the spots. Isn't it cute? Yeah. So design it with spots and everything. I'm not sure if y'all are still hearing the audio. But oops. Why did it stop? Okay. Okay. That's where we are. I think just now we went back. Anyway, yep. So this is the nose and Candy Chang. Who is Candy Chang? You already have a name for your cow, maybe? Okay, so after we are done with the cow head, we're gonna move into the cow clothing. Okay, can replay. Later you can replay how many times you want. Yeah, after this session. Okay. You can pause here, you can play there, you can replay how many times, you can share with your friends as well. You're welcome to do so, okay? Yeah. So after this, we're gonna move into the clothing part. And for the clothing part, maybe just some advice while you're doing the cow head. Take out the fanciest ang pao you have, because definitely you want the clothes to be nice, right? So this is the fanciest ang pao I have. And yeah, so that's why I'm gonna use it to decorate the clothes. Okay, for the clothing part, do the same. Remove the cover and cut it open. Then that's where you get the triangle shape, just like how you start off with the head. Okay, and be careful as you are cutting it, or yeah, using the penknife. Okay. For kids, perhaps you can get assistance from your parents to help you out with this part. Yeah. So once you're done with this, open it up. And for the clothing part, we need it to be in a square shape. So we all know ang pao is in rectangle shape, right? So the easiest way to get a square shape is to fold it into a giant triangle. Yeah, fold it into a giant triangle. Then once you fold it, you should be able to see the remaining part at the bottom. Okay, you should be able to see the remaining part at the bottom. And that's where you need scissors to remove the remaining part. Yeah. So just cut it off. And then once you are done with the cutting, okay, open it up again. Open it up again and then fold another triangle on the other side. For another triangle on the other side. Yeah, so go to the other side for another triangle. This is just to get a clear line marks. Okay, later you will need the marks to do all the folding. It will make your job a lot more easier. Remember to straighten it as you are folding it, okay? And I'm sure after we cut the ang pao from a triangle to a square, the center line it's a bit off. So after you fold this triangle, please open it up again and fold it into a half again so that you get the half line mark clearly. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're opening up and I'm going to fold into half again. I'm going to fold into half again. Yeah. So yeah, that's where you can see it's not aligned. So fold it into half again. So once you get the clear line marks from both sides, fold it inwards. So from both sides, yeah, you can see the half line marks there. You fold it inwards. Then that's where, oops, why did it stop? Yeah, I think they want to let y'all watch many times so that let me just quickly forward it. Okay, so sorry. Okay, just a little bit of replay for some of y'all to buy time. Okay, so here this video is still at the triangle shape folding, and then yeah, so if you are still far behind, then you can follow through from here. So here is where I have asked you all to fold it into half to get the clear center line. Okay, to get the clear center line. Yep. So after you get a clear center line, just fold it inwards. Fold both sides inwards. Ta-da! So you get a giant triangle shape. Okay, so that's where you get a giant triangle shape. And I'm sure, like I said, ang pao, surely you have some parts fall out. Then you can do some trimming if you need. Okay, at the corner side with scissors and everything, just to have a neat looking dress at the end. So this is where the fall out part, I will just cut it off. And yeah, then I will fold both tip of the triangle inwards. So by now you should be able to see the shape of the kimono dress. And then yeah, so it's quite cute, like little thing folding in. So to make it fix in the shape, please slot it in. Please slot it in. And I'm sure when you slot it in, it won't be fixed on there. So to get it fixed on there, perhaps you might need stapler or glue to fix it there. So yeah, make sure that there are space in between where your hand can go through, okay? Then only it looks like a kimono dress, right? Yeah. So wait. Okay. I'm not sure why it's stopped, but okay, just quickly, sorry, just let me share perhaps on the other way so that you won't stop like that. Okay. I'm sorry for those of you who are following. Okay, we're just oh. Yeah, we are still same. We are still here. Okay, so fold it both of the triangle inwards, and then slot it in. Make sure there's space in between. So make sure your hand can go through, and then go to the almost done. Okay, we have someone almost done already. Then go to the tip of the triangle, fold it inwards completely and half outwards. Okay, this is sort of like a base for your cow to stand at the end. I'm sure you want to put it somewhere on the table or somewhere else to decorate it. So that's the base, and now we are folding another tip of the triangle inwards, right and left, fold it inwards, so it's like a outer layer covering up. Yeah. So this one, you will need stapler to fix it. Yeah. Ta-da! We are almost done for the clothing. Yeah, so I'm just gonna. So the last step is to combine both the head and the clothes together. Okay, so you can use glue, you can use stapler, whichever you like. Okay, just to bring these two together. Okay. Ta-da! It's a long journey. I hope you all enjoyed the session. I'm so sorry that we have to stop so many times. I'm not sure why the video. But anyway, yeah, thank you so much for those of you who are following through. And I hope even with the video interruption, you guys are still be able to come up with your own cow. Yeah. With that, I'll pass back the time to Uze. Thank you so much. Yeah, Uze managed to do it.
Thank you, Miss Kimberly, for the origami lesson. And thank you for making me, says the cow. So yeah, I hope everyone managed to follow. For those who didn't manage to follow, actually you can still just view this video later, and then you can try it again, and then just post in our comment section below. I apologize for all the inconvenience that our some of our video managed to give to you guys. So thank you for staying tuned with us. And now, Miss Kimberly, thank you so much. We are going to the next phase of our session. No, because you have learned a lot of things today, from how to celebrate greener and from what are the cultural heritage. And now we can go to the next session, which is a quiz session. I hope everyone is ready, because for this quiz session, we will soon display all the quiz session on our screen. So you may answer. For those who managed to answer it, for the three, actually we have for three winners, the three person who managed to answer all questions correctly the fastest in the comment section will be receiving a gift from PGC. So now we will display the quiz question. Hope everyone could get their brains ready for the quiz session. So here we go. Quiz, quiz, quiz. Quiz, quiz, quiz. All right, so wait. For the questions, you guys can answer all, and then you just straight away put your answers all in the comment section. So it's one by one. You can answer that all at the same time, and then just post it on the comment section. Three fastest who answer all correctly will be receiving gift from PGC, and we will contact you via our Facebook Messenger. Alright, we have one person who managed to answer most of it. Who managed to answer all questions. So later we check the answers. So we have 2% managed to answer all correctly the fastest. So please input the answer all in the comment section. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in one comment. Okay, so now we already have 3 those who managed to answer the questions quickly and correctly. Congratulations. So yeah, these 3 winners, we will contact you again later with our via Facebook Messenger. And also, if possible, you can also leave us a message when it's available. Okay, so it seems we actually already have enough answers from our comment section, and actually have extra answers from the comment section. So now we will share with you the correct answers, and the 3 fastest one with the correct answer will be receiving gift from PGC. So we will contact you via Facebook Messenger, or later we can also keep contact with us. So as you can see on the screen, here are the answers. So of course, the name of the beast is actually Yan Yan. And then what are the beasts afraid of? As been told by Mr. So, it's actually firecrackers. And the next question is, what is the Chinese zodiac for the year? It's ox, or as you know, it's like cow. And then how can we make use of the old ampao? We can use it for decoration. I don't know, is there anyone who managed to make it a cooking ingredient? That would be very terrible idea. And yes, lastly, as been shared by Miss Kimberly, you can use it your old ampao as decoration. You can reduce your food waste. There's a lot of things actually that can be done in the name of reducing your waste, and also conducting a sustainable green festivities, especially this Chinese New Year. So since it's coming next week, so you can actually you can actually do some of these things and have a green Chinese New Year celebration. So for the winners, I will announce the name of the winners here. So the winners here are, okay, the first one that managed to answer all correctly is Clarice Fang, Angeline Ng, and Stephen Wong. So the winners we will contact via Facebook Messenger. And for Stephen Wong, later, can you, if you have your Facebook, you can drop us a message on our Facebook page, or is there any way we can contact you? Yeah, later you will just drop us a message on our Facebook Messenger, and we will tell you on how to collect the prizes. So thank you everyone for participating in today's program. We really had a lot of fun, and hope everyone learned as much as they could and enjoy this session. And we do hope that everyone can have a good Chinese New Year celebration later. So later here, we also have some other things concerning the winners. So yeah, later my colleague will keep in touch with you, and we will contact you again on saying on the methods of delivering the winning prize and collecting the winning prize. So you may also contact us on PGC on our mobile number, which we will display soon. So yeah, thank you for participating today, and we hope that you had fun, you learned something, and maybe you can also start to spend some time with your family doing some of the decorations or anything that you learned today during your spare time for this Chinese New Year. So for everyone, congratulations, and for the winners, congratulations, and for everyone, thank you for tuning in to our Penang Green, Virtual Green Festivities, Virtual Green Adventure Series, Green Festivities, Chinese New Year edition. So yeah, Gong Xi Fa Chai, and have a good celebration of Chinese New Year, which is coming next week. So yeah, stay tuned to our page for more programs, and yeah, thank you for our guests, the Miaohi team, yeah, for staying with us and for supporting us during this program. yeah, we hope everyone have a good day and stay safe, everyone, during this test year. So I'll leave everyone this session. So thank you. Have a nice day. So. Dun, dun, dun.